Audio check. Check, check. Audio check. Audio check. Check, check. Good morning, folks. This is Trevor Kern here. I'm at the Penns Valley High School, home of the Fighting Rams. We're getting ready here, getting warmed up for district duels action, semifinals. Will be Baldy Glary against Bishop McCort on one mat, and on the other mat will be Huntington against the hometown Penns Valley Rams. Have about 18 minutes-ish, but we're gonna check on a couple things to see if, number one, we're allowed to capture the other matches as part of our contract here, but I'll keep everybody posted. But we're going to get started here pretty sharply about 10 o'clock. So I'm going to run these sponsors, and I'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back, approaching the time here. About 9 minutes till. They're going to do some introductions. I found the weigh-in sheets, which was helpful. But I think we're probably going to do the national anthem here. Still have Bishop McCort warming up on mat 1 over here. I'm going to call it to my right. Looks like Huntington will be the other team here on the left mat toward the center row. 2 mats set up in the Penns Valley gym here, side by side. Benches in between and benches on the ends. Looks like Penns Valley will claim the bench to the far left and Bishop McCort the bench to the far right. So while we're waiting to get started here, I did get a visit from the Godfather this morning. That was kind of nice. He is sponsoring this event, as well as our other Eagle Ambassador sponsors. So obviously here the Bishop McCort Crushers, tremendous resume. What can you say? They're literal junior world champs on their roster. U.S. Olympic trial participants and place winners on their roster. They are the heavy favorite here, and as they are in most places they go, well-earned reputation. Their lineup is just loaded with hammers. The important thing to note here is that the top 2 teams go to Hershey. So, even if you can't pull off the stunner against the Crushers, you do have an opportunity. There is a path, and the path looks like either get to the finals, and if you would lose in the finals against McCort, then you have a chance to come back and wrestle for true second. Or if you lose in the first round and you have not wrestled the team that takes second, then you have an opportunity for true second. So there's a possibility for as many as 3 dual meets here today. Time will tell. We'll see how your Eagles come out here and wrestle, but it should be exciting stuff. Okay, the national anthem is played. The teams are warmed up. We are ready to roll. They may do an introduction here. Looks like we have coin tosses happening right now. Bishop McCort sends out a solid handful of captains. Looks like we've just got Close and Sorovic for Bald Eagle area. Looks like we're starting off at heavyweight. 285 will be the starting weight in the first set of matches. And looks like Rodriguez will receive a forfeit. 107. Doesn't sound like we're going to get the names announced here, but Bassett's in hard on a hard double there to start things off. He's got the Turk hooked up. Comes under the chin. He's looking for that turn. He's got it. He's getting a count. Elevates that Turk. It's a trouble situation here. Arch in the back. A good battle on the bottom here. He's fighting it off. He's got his arm through, but that claw is tough to battle. Now he switches to a reverse half, and he's chest on chest here, and there's your fall. It's like 50 seconds into the first period. Bassett by fall. They're going a little quick for me in my note-taking. All right, I believe this is this Wesley from Bald Eagle area? I'm not 100% certain who we have right now in there. They are not announcing wrestlers. Logan Burns and DeLon Britt. So Burns and Britt. Little throw by Britt for the three-point takedown. Burns with a heart attack. Britt's got a cradle hooked up. He sits back with it. He's getting a count. Burns fights through, clears the hands. Britt's going to release now. Just a 2-point near fall, so it's 5-1, 30 seconds in. A little hand fight here. Another throw by. Didn't bring him to the mat, so now he's in on a high crotch. A little choke toss attempt by Burns, but Britt's going to get the three-point takedown. He releases. But Britt looks big for a 114. He's solidly put together. Burns is a little bit more of a tall, lanky wrestler. Burns also weighed in at 107. Little front headlock series. Britt goes seatbelt position. They gave the 3, and now they're giving a count. Britt releases the pressure, gets his 4 near fall. That's going to make it 15-2, 35 seconds left in the first period. Britt running a half, and he's got the far wrist tied up. Burns is fighting it. 25 seconds left here. He's elevating that that head a little. Now he's trying to clear the elbow, and there's the fall with 13 seconds left in the first period. That'll be Britt by fall. We're going to move on to 121 pounds, where I believe we'll have Sylphies from Bishop McCort and Gano from Bald Eagle area. Tanner Gano having a great season, 35-7 on the year as a sophomore. The announcer over there, he is saying the names, but he's not that excited, so trying to bear with me here. Two wrestlers are just kind of facing each other in the middle here. Little hand fighting, a couple of snaps by Gano. 3 or 4 level changes there to see if they're getting reactions. Gano with a little bit of an underhook on the left side. Sylphies with the left side collar tie, forehead to forehead. They clear that. Sylphies really pushing Gano toward the edge, and he's going to shoot him off the mat. They'll reset in the center. Gano with the ankle pick, that was slick. He doubles it up, and that's going to be 3 here once this official realizes it's not college. He's going to try to elevate this leg. Sylphies with a chest wrap position, but that's not stopping anything. There's your 3. Gano was through the leg, Sylphies rolled through, and now Gano's working a half on this left side. 49 seconds left in the first period. I'll try to make sure I keep on top of the clock situation for you so you know what's going on. Gano's got that right leg in, and now they go off the edge. I'm a one-man show here, but I'm going to try to maybe tighten up my picture just a little bit. I want to be able to see the edges, though, so somebody thinks that's too tight, text me and let me know. Gano with a half or a claw on this left side and a tight waist. Thigh pry as Sylphies sits. Gano controlling this ride pretty well right now. Looking for far wrist. They work toward the edge again. Sylphies with a switch action there, and they go off the edge. Honestly, I thought Tanner looked a little small at 127, and now that he's at 21, he looks very, very solid size to me. Oh, we got a quick start on Sylphies here, so it's going to be a caution. Coach told me once you get 2 of them for free, so you should use them. Gano starts on the right side, switches to the left quickly. Now he's in that claw ride again with a thigh pry. Really putting a lot of forward pressure and weight on Sylphies' hands. This ride might not end in points, but it will wear you down, and period's going to end right there. Score 3-0 Gano. Gano's choice to start the second. He's going to take bottom. He gets set quickly. Sylphies climbs on the right side. Gano switch action to the left. Mat return attempt. Gano bellies out here. Sylphies riding way out front here. I'm not sure if he has a half in. He's chest heavy on it. Can't really see where his hands are. Looks like he's trying to work a half. It's an interesting position. All the weight's up on Gano's head. Gano's got his hips elevated, but his head down right now. Oh, he's trying to turn that wrist underneath on that right side. Now Gano quad pods up. Little thigh pry and a claw here from Sylphies. Sucks him back for a mat return. Gano gathering this left elbow, trying to peel it off. Now Gano looks like he's going to circle out here, but Sylphies resets, slides behind the hips, captures that left ankle. Back in that wrist ride, and they call that potentially dangerous. Yeah, you got to be that ride's a lot of pressure up high, and if you get that elbow out away from the framework of the body, they're going to stop that every time, rightfully so. Gano set, Sophie's again on the right side. Gano's trying to catch hands there on the way in. Now he quad pods up. He stands, but he doesn't have hand control. Sophie sits, that's an interlock, and they catch it right away. Now Gano can let it fly here because there's no danger. He elevates the hand. He's going to take him over here, I believe. If he can just hip heist, he's going to get his reversal. Maybe some near fall if he keeps that head. Still holding that interlock call. Gano does. He turns in hard. He's got Sophie's in trouble here. Sophie's is bridging. Gano's trying to get chest on chest, and he does. He walks it up. He's going to go reverse half, and there's the fall. 17 seconds left in the second period, and the fall for Tanner Gano. It's going to make the team score 18-6, I believe. It was nice work by Tanner Gano there for his 36th win of the season. So 127, this should be Carfley, and they are going to give a forfeit to Carfley. And I believe we'll see Jax Forrest next. The only problem with these forfeits is you don't have the opportunity to talk about all the accomplishments of these young men. It's very impressive. Forrest wins by forfeit. Oh, almost had an error there. 139. That should be Herring. And that'll also be a forfeit. 145 should be Bassett. All right, so off the whistle, Bassett's looking for hand control. Pummels in, looking for that fireman's carry, and he hits it. He's in good position here. He's in that headlock finish position. Bridging hard, but this is a tough spot here. Bassett's getting heavy on that head, trying to work up onto the chest. He's got that head tied up and this wrist posted on the mat. He's fighting through it. Bassett throws in the grapevines, and there's the fall with 1:25 left in the first period. So that's going to make the score 42-6. Announcer might need to step up his game here. Keep me on track. So it does look like Bald Eagle is sending out their reserves for the most part. We're going to have so you have Wyatt Knepp here at 152 and Devin Magro from Bishop McCort. Magro working that Russian tie on this right arm. Knepp working in, trying to catch a leg, and he's got it. Magro in that chest wrap position, hits an elevator out of that. He gave him the 3 there, but I don't know if I understand it. Now he's looking for maybe a spladle position here out of that single leg, and he's got it. It's hooked up. Now he almost pinned himself. They did call it illegal, so they're going to give Knepp 1 point. I'm not too up on my spladle rules, so I believe they are buzzing our Matt to clarify something. Yeah, he's explaining why the hold was illegal. Bishop McCort bench does not appear to be thrilled with that. Again, I don't know the rules, so maybe they should be. Maybe it's the right call. All right, caution on Magro, and on the restart, he's on that right side. Comes out to the front. He's looking for a kindergarten killer, as we call it. Knepp almost rolled through, but He's going to get caught there. Minute 19 left in the first. Magro by a fall. Looks like we're going to send Chase Calander out at 160. And he's going to have state champ Melvin Miller. I guess I could have said state champ several times in this meet so far, but Calander with a down block off the whistle here. Miller goes front headlock, catches that left leg of Calander. He's just working that short offense. He goes far side trip into it like a dresser dump. Gets his takedown. Circles behind, covers, tight waist. Looking for that wrist on. Now he's got a 2-on-1 tilt hooked up, it looks like. But Calander peels out of that. He comes out neutral. Make it 3-1. Minute 30 left in the first. Miller with a kind of a low double there. Gets his takedown. Going to push Calander away for the one. We're going to get a restart in the middle and make 6-2, minute 19 left in period one. Ankle pick off the whistle into that same kindergarten killer position. He goes behind and gets his takedown. 9-1. It looks like he's got the Turk hooked up and a claw. Maybe arms bundled there. He's looking to finish right here. Kind of a shallow Turk, but he's really got a lot of pressure on that upper body. Calander's trying to clear that Turk leg, and he does, and he's going to belly out of this. 4 near fall. Make your score 13-2. 43 seconds left in the first period. Miller's looking for a cross-face cradle. He's got it hooked up. He's going to take him back over, and that's pretty tight. Miller's going to get the fall. 26 seconds left in the first period. Miller by fall. All right, let's see who we have now. We have Brody Gardner. And this is CJ Pensiero. Pensiero with a quick takedown. Circles behind. He's looking for a mat return here. Gardner fights that off. He comes out for the escape. Make it 3-1. Pensiero hard snap and a level changed fake. Be another takedown for Pensiero. Comes right out into that Russian tie and dumps it. The fireman's carry takes him over to his back. He's going to get at least a 2 count here. Yep, just a 2. So that makes the score 11-2. He goes power half with a leg in on that left side. Now he's got body scissors position. He's up pretty high, but he's tight there, and that's going to end it. 1 minute left in the first period. Pensiero by fall. Looks like Caleb Close and Kyle Watson are warming up here, but I believe we're going to have Close. They announced the wrestler for mat 1, but not our mat. McCort wrestler looks a little smaller. Close in on that high crotch. About 15 seconds into the match, he's going to get his first takedown. Still got that left leg tied up. A little bit of an ankle ride. Now he's got the high boot in. Good job of working up on that. Yeah, they just named him, and I did not understand what I think it's O'Farrell. I believe it is O'Farrell from Bishop McCort. O'Farrell tries to hip into close, but Caleb controls that. He's got a half on the right side. He had O'Farrell's wrist up on the back of his head on the left side. For all the Penns Valley fans watching, it looks like the score over there is 16-5 going into the 127-pound match. I believe Penns Valley is leading that. Close kind of acts like he's going to give the release here. He's looking for an opportunity if O'Farrell makes a mistake, but now he goes underhook with the left side after the given the escape. So it's 3-1 here. Close goes underhook into a throw by, into a single on that right leg. O'Farrell's trying to work the boundary line, but Close catches the far leg. Now he loses it. He's trying to bring him back in. Okay, now he's got it under control here. He tries the trip and he gets it. Oh, and they gave neutral. Yeah, I don't know about that one either. Close with a heavy collar tie. He's got that underhook again with that left arm. Hard snap with the right. Definitely the bigger, stronger wrestler here. He's pushing O'Farrell a little bit around the mat. So period ends. Close is going to get choice. He's going to take bottom. Oh, O'Farrell's going to false start here. He climbed on and immediately upon touching the stomach, tried to tight waist. Using all their cautions. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we get a new restart. Close hits the stand-up, peels the hands, cuts away, gets his one. Lefty collar tie. He's got that right hand on a wrist tied up. O'Farrell driving in. I'm not sure what he's asking for, the referee there. I think maybe they went forehead to forehead and he didn't like it, but they get a restart. O'Farrell's game here. He's definitely trying to push some pace on Close. Close has double unders now. This could be the big move that Coach Gano was looking for, but instead they go out of bounds. O'Farrell's complaining again about something. Oh, he's bleeding. That's what it is. Over on what they're calling mat 1, the mat to my left, it's 22-5 Penns Valley. We're at the 133-pound bout. Run some sponsors here while we're waiting for blood cleanup. They have cut the blood time. A little bit of mat cleanup here, and okay, we're back to action. O'Farrell comes pushing in here. Close goes, he's trying to work on that right arm of O'Farrell. Close is getting a little frustrated, but he's keeping his composure here. Goes one-on-one on this with his right hand. Now he's in on that low single on this right leg of O'Farrell. Shelves that leg. Gonna look to trip it. And that's going to be 3. Again, I don't know what we're waiting for. That is 3 all day long. Yeah, Coach Gano's going to the table because that's absolutely 3. He needs a mat judge as well. Yeah, but you're behind both legs, both hands on the mat. That's 3. Yeah, they're going to have a discussion here. As usual, the mat judge agrees with the... If the mat judge isn't going to help, I'm not sure why we have him, but that's my rant. Little drag attempt by O'Farrell. Close squares up. Just ear-to-ear collar tie here on this left side. 30 seconds left in the second period. O'Farrell driving in now, close in a Russian tie position. Now he sprawls out of that high crotch attempt by O'Farrell. O'Farrell definitely game here. A little undersized, but we're ear to ear again with 10 seconds left in the second period. 4-1 close. And that's going to be the end of the second period. O'Farrell's going to pick bottom. He's complaining about his nose, but referee says there's no blood, so. Tight waist, trapped ankle here for Close. He's looking to put that boot in. He's got the ankle tied up. Got a shallow half on this left side. He's driving his hips forward. He's under the arms on both sides, looking for wrists on this left side. Really trying to get that high boot in. He's got it now, and he's in really good position here. O'Farrell's giving up a count. Just 2 1 counts. Now we're getting a real count. Wow. Yeah, that's a 4 count. We're holding 4 back points, and he is trying to get his hips up on top. If he can, he could end this here. There's a minute 15 left in the third. I think O'Farrell might be rethinking the choice of bottom here. Being undersized and Close is really, really solid on top. O'Farrell's still got that left shoulder up. Close has to fight, get his hips up on top of the rib cage here. I don't think he's going to do it. He's going to turn the face toward him. He's not really in position right now. O'Farrell's just reaching out with that left hand. Locking his own hands here to... I don't know if that helps or if it's just mental, but he isn't close to being pinned yet. Close is virtually leading 8-1 here. Now, we got a stoppage. I believe there might be blood again. So 21 seconds left in the third. Score's going to be 8-1. I think Close would really like to make this at least a major, so. Yep, little blood time here to clear that. I'm going to go ahead and run some sponsors again. Again, we're at 189-pound bout. 215 is the only weight left in this duel. It is 60-6 for Bishop McCort, with Caleb Close from Bald Eagle leading 8-1. They're going to get restarted here. Yeah, 8-1 with 21 seconds left in the third period. Okay, we just gave a penalty point for something. I am not clear. Farrell has been vocal about something. Oh, he didn't. He has braces and he didn't have his mouth guard in. The referee just noticed it. So they ran injury time, gave a penalty point. So we're in major territory right now at 9-1. He did go over and get his mouth guard. Close is going to try to tilt him again here. He's covering that right leg. Staying heavy. 12 seconds to go. Big pin over here on mat 1 for Penns Valley wrestler at 133. But we got 2-1, and that's going to end this match. Caleb Close wins 9-1. So that brings the team score to 60-10. Going into 2:15, we're going to have Watson from Bald Eagle area against Nerona. I apologize if I am pronouncing that wrong, Bishop McCort fans. Watson and Nerona. Nerona tries a little throw by off the whistle. Drops in on a kind of inside-out single leg. Watson's draped over the top. Now he's trying to circle behind. Oh, very awkward position here. Nerona keeps that wrist. Watson's got his wrist tied up. Now he tries to step over into a grapevine. This could go either way here, but Watson's hips are low right now, so I believe Nerona is going to come out of this with a takedown, but he's still got that head and arm trapped. Now he elevates his hips, catches that far wrist, and he loses that headlock position. So 3-point takedown for Nerona. Now Watson reaches back on the right side. He's going to give that up. Nerona's looking for a 3-quarter Nelson here. He loses the grip on that. Good job by Watson to straighten out there. He's got a near side cradle hooked up. He rolls it reverse style here, or suicide style. Watson's bridging here. Now he comes out of that cradle, but it's going to be 4 near fall for Nerona, make it 7-0. 40 seconds left in the first period. He goes cross-face cradle. Watson's fighting the hands. Nerona settles in and tries to pull it back. Watson's battling that. He did slip an arm out of it. But they go off the edge as he tries to go suicide through it again. Team score over on mat 1 is 28-5 Penns Valley. Watson gets set, Nerona climbs on the restart. Nerona throws both legs in. He's got Watson's knees up off the mat. Now he clears that. He's looking for a power half. Just kind of straddling Watson with 10 seconds left in the first. That's going to end the first period. We got a caution on the restart. A Peterson position here, but nothing yet. Watson's trying to catch that headlock again. Nerona kind of rolls through. He gets the reversal. Now he's in deep half here. He's got his hips a little high. Don't know if he needed to settle back on that, and he just lost it. So looks like we're going to have, I don't think we have any near fall, but he's looking for a 3-quarter Nelson here. Apologies, I got a couple of Huntington wrestlers warming up in front of the action here. Okay, on the restart, Nerona's going to put that right leg in. Watson's left. He goes half on the far side. Watson slips through, swims that right arm out. Oh, and Nerona just hips into the whizzer. Watch that shoulder, Blue. Yep, thank you. That's a good stoppage right there. That got dangerous. So we are 11-0 Nerona. 56 seconds left in the second period. Rona's running that half on the right side. Watson peels it off. 34 left in the second. Still 11-0. Norona's looking for a near side cradle again. Don't know if he has it locked up. Looks like he does. He does. He goes suicide roll again. He is getting a count here. I'm not sure if they were at 45, but he's holding 3 near fall to make it 14-0. Watson catches the head and the near leg, but I don't think he's quite got the leverage here on this. He's trying to swim through. Norona's hips were a little low, but that's going to end the second period. 14-0. On the restart, third period are neutral. Norona's in on that left leg of Watson. He pops his head out, and that's going to end it. 17-0 Tech fall. That's going to set your final score here. Well, they have it at 66, but I don't think that's correct because Tech fall, last I checked, was 5 points. But that will end our first bout. Now McCort will go on to face, it's looking like Penns Valley in the finals. And then Bald Eagle should face Huntington, which is a rematch from about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And if Huntington wins that, then that will be the order of things. Penns Valley will be the second place team. If Bald Eagle wins that, then there will be a true third place match between Bald Eagle and Penns Valley. So we'll be back momentarily when I know what the schedule is here, but I'm going to see if I am able to at least show the mat that they're wrestling. I will check with our athletic director and be right back to you. Okay, folks, I have been given clearance here to broadcast the match between Penns Valley and Huntington. Hopefully some folks from those areas can get some enjoyment out of this. We are at 145 pounds. It is team score 33-5 in favor of Penns Valley right now. The current match, 145, would be a little bit of a guess for me, but I believe it is Christian Taylor from Huntington and Penns Valley, Sawyer Federolf. Right now, Taylor leads 5-4, 56 seconds left in the third period. Federolf's trying to run this bar. Taylor's kind of sitting into it, putting pressure in, which is the right way to defend that bar. Federolf might give him the release here. 42 seconds left, and it's going to be a 6-4 match. And Taylor right in on that double. He's got his head caught in the middle, switches off to a left side single leg. Federolf pressuring in, 25 to go. This one's anybody's match here. 6-4 Taylor, and he's folding that knee under, which is, he may just have to hold on here with 10 seconds to go. Federolf trying to clear that leg and go behind. Now we're going to get a stalemate. 7.2 left in this match. Federolf drives in, a little bit of a shot from way outside off the whistle, but he didn't have a lot of options. That's going to end 6-4 Taylor. That'll bring the team score to 33-8 Penns Valley. See if I can hear the names announced here. Seth Federolf, 152 for Penns Valley. And I did not catch who he said for Huntington. Okay. Got some Huntington fans sitting next to me, cleared that up for me. Reese Hughes, sophomore, 15-17 on the year. Seth Federolf, a junior, 10-11 on the year. Pretty evenly matched here on paper. Hughes drives in, and Federolf touches the hardwood. So we're going out of bounds. Restart with 1:26 left in the first period. So again, the loser of this match will wrestle Bald Eagle area in the third place match, and the winner will go on to wrestle Bishop McCort in the finals. Again, the top two places go to state duels. I'm sure there's a regional wrestling match for the runner-up, and then the winner gets a bye in the first round, I believe. That's how it's always been. Federolf with a shot from distance. He's trying to climb up here on this left leg. Still circling in, big steps to the right, which, oh, a nice job by Hughes dropping in on that single on the right leg of Federolf. He loses the grip on that, and they go off the edge here on the near side of the mat. We are still neutral, 31.8 seconds left in the first period. 0-0, Federolf and Hughes. Both guys just hand fighting. Now a little shot by Federolf. Hughes into short offense here. Catches that near leg, and he's going to lose that. Federolf drops in on the leg. He's going to finish. Doubles across. Nice work with 5 seconds left in the period. Down under 3 seconds here. 3-0 Federolf leads Hughes. Oh, we have a caution on green here. Which I believe is Penns Valley in this match. Little Granby roll attempt off the whistle. Time's going to run out in the first. 3-0. Fedorov leads Hughes. Hughes' choice, he defers. Fedorov picks bottom. Oh, Hughes hooks up a cradle here. Boy, he caught those hands quickly. His hands are a little low, but he's in position here to make this work. If he can sit back with it or tries to roll through, that's dangerous, but he's going to go. That was a power move right there. Fedorov fighting hard, and he clears the hands. We are going to get 2 near fall. Hughes comes out into front headlock, short offense position. Fedorov's going to get the escape. That's going to close the gap a little bit, make it 4-2. Fedorov, oh, really nice double. Cleared those hands. Took a nice shot. Now he's cross-faced to that far elbow. He's going to bundle this, try to walk over Hughes' head, and he's going to get a count. He's got him in trouble here. They're chest on chest, and there's the fall. 1:08 remaining in the second period. Fedorov with the fall in 2:52. See who we have at 160. They are not going to tell me. Should be Lisowski. He announced it, and I still didn't get it. This is Lisowski from Penns Valley. He gets the initial takedown, and he's got that high boot. He's got the hips turned open. He's looking for back points. He's going to scoop the head here, but good job of battling out of that. Who is it? Hirschberger. Okay. Hirschberger for Huntington. I appreciate that. Oh. Just as I say it, Lisowski has half and a bar, and he's running that over on Hirschberger, and this one's going to end in a fall. 56 seconds left, or into the first period. Lisowski by fall. 172 should be Robert Martin from Penns Valley. And Clark from Huntington. Looks like they moved Clark up here. Clark's in on that low single on the right side, doubles across. Whizzer by Martin, and he comes up and faces him. That was a good job, but Clark's got double underhooks, trying to elevate those. Got his hands locked for a second. Martin doing a good job of dropping his level. Clark on a double, now body lock position. He takes him right to his back. That's a great job. He's got the shoulder on top, but Martin's going to slip his through. So we're going to get a count. Looks like a 4 count. So the full complement's going to make it 7-0. Clark riding that, jamming that left elbow. Trying to go 2-on-1 here. Martin's pretty well bellied out. Clark's looking to catch the hands here. Looking for a wrist. He's rolling that right wrist under. I'm not sure if he's trying to go, he's disguising whatever he's trying to do, but now he works that bar on the left side. I don't know if he's trying to catch the same wrist and go reinforced bar, or if he's looking for a half or double bars potentially, but right now he's got this bar on the left. He is stepping to the head. Now he's trying to stack it. Oh, and he lifts the bar and runs it. That was well done. He runs it over, and he's settling in, and there's the fall. 21 seconds left in the first period. You're going to have Clark from Huntington by fall. Makes our team score 45-14 Penns Valley. And that should bring up Erdman from Huntington. I'm sorry, we're at 189. This is not Erdman. 189 is Peruso. And Shane Remy from Penns Valley. Remy and Peruso go off the edge here. 13 seconds into the first period. No bout score, 45-14 Penns Valley team score. Peruso driving in. He's got that right hand of Remy tied up. They separate, work back towards center. Remy takes a shot from distance, and now we're in a short off a kind of ear-to-ear position here. Yeah, it wasn't going anywhere, so they stalemate that. Get the restart. Hard collar tie from Peruso. He's driving Remy back to the edge here. Yep, there's the stall call. That was pretty easy to predict based on the body language here. Peruso definitely controlling the center, and they go off the edge again. Remy's got to figure out how to circle and get an angle here. Peruso just needs to clear those hands and get on his shot, or use one of Remy's if he's going to shoot from out at distance. There's a better shot by Remy, but that's a head inside situation, and Peruso drops the hips on it. Clears it. He's going inside thigh pry on the right side, and we get another stalemate as Remy tied up that elbow. Makes it very hard to circle. Peruso tries a little step through into a high crotch. Remy stops that with his head hands defense. Now they're ear to ear again. Short drag attempt by Peruso. Remy's hips got out of position a little bit, but he whizzers through that. He's definitely out of position. Did a nice job to recover. Again, we're in that ear to ear collar tie position. Peruso controlling the elbow. Remy just down blocking. Now Peruso in on inside shot. He looks like he's going to score here. Remy's trying chest wrap position. That judge believed that was a takedown. This is a minor frustration, I know, but there should definitely be a little more communication between mat judge and main referee. We typically use the mat judge as just in case of emergency situation, and it's not how it used to be, and I don't believe how it should be, but that looked like a takedown to me. I have no dog in the fight, so. Yeah, now they're having a discussion, which is kind of a bad look on Eagle Ambassadors TV. Explaining to him why it's not a takedown. Okay, we had a little blood time there, but Peruso now has a corrective measure placed on there and on his elbow, and now we're going to go back to the start. We have a caution on the bottom. Oh, that was an odd caution. Peruso, tight waist, chopping that left arm. Working on that left wrist of Remy. Remy staying strong, quad pods up. Clears the hand. Peruso drops to this left leg. He's got it elevated. He's going to need to mat return him here. Remy's baseline defense has been really good in this match. Now Peruso's, I was going to say, that's a dangerous situation because, you know, you can't interlock your hands there. You're still in control. Peruso's going to give him the free escape here, so I think that's probably smart. Peruso does have the only takedown, non-takedown of this match so far. Apologize for my sarcasm. Collar tie, right ear to right ear. Loose collar by Remy. He's staying pretty relaxed out there. That left arm just kind of hanging, looking for an opportunity. Right arm just draped on the collar. He takes a shot here, lefty high crotch attempt. Peruso catches the ankle, trying to turn the corner on the go behind. There, Remy again blocking with that left hand. He seems to be comfortable being uncomfortable. He's got his shoulder clear here. Peruso's still trying to lift that ankle and drive through, but it's a nice job by Remy here. You know, Peruso obviously on the attack, good job by him, but he circles behind, but not enough, and they're going to go out of bounds again. 30 seconds left in the second period. 1-0 for Remy. Pretty evenly matched here, it seems. Now Peruso shoots through to the far ankle. He splits the middle. Looks like I thought he was going to come up into waterfall position, but Remy's tying up his right ankle, and now we've got a stalemate. And they untangle with 9 seconds left in the second period. This one might come down to gas tank here. Remy with another shot from outside. Peruso in short offense position, but he's going to run out of time here again. So 1-0 match, and Peruso gets choice to start the third. He's going to take bottom. Try to get out and tie this up. Remy with a tight, kind of a loose tight waist on that left side. Working on the wrist on the right side. I believe he's going to cut him loose here. Got to try to get, he cuts him loose. He either had to mat return him or cut him. So that's going to tie it up at 1. Peruso charges in. We go ear to ear again. Peruso tying up this right tricep of Remy. Coaches are calling for a snap. Probably the right move, but Remy's seems to be pretty savvy. I would worry about snapping him into my legs here. Oh, Peruso with a snap down and a little go behind attempt. Tried to catch that far ankle and didn't get there. Remy tying up his elbow, trying to climb the rope here. Still blocking the hips with this left arm. And we've spent a lot of time in this position right here. Peruso trying to go behind, and there's another stalemate. Just under a minute left in the third period. Both wrestlers appear to be pretty good shape. Now there's a stall call on Remy, and that's going to change the nature of this match. So it's 2-1 Peruso after that second stall call. And I don't think that one was justified just because Remy's taken really the last 3 shots of this bout. So 36 seconds left, and now Remy needs a takedown. So he takes a shot there again from distance a little bit. Peruso goes back into that front headlock short offense situation. And back up into ear-to-ear collar tie with 17 remaining. Penns Valley coaches are imploring Remy, but that outside shot's probably not going to get it done. He's going to need something from inside this short offense. He's trying to drive his head through. Peruso doing a good job blocking the hips. And he's going to win this one 2-1. And I will reserve my comments on the stall call. Okay. Now we have Erdman from Huntington. We're 2:15, which should be the last bout of this duel. Team score 45-17 Penns Valley. And this is Ty Steiger from Penns Valley. Senior 8-16 on the season. Erdman, tall task here, 36-3 as a junior. Erdman snaps down, goes behind. He's going to get the initial takedown here. Ties up that right leg on his way in. Erdman trying to pull his left elbow free, and he does. Now he's tight waist, blocking this left elbow. Oh, he just pulls sucks his hips in and takes him to his back. Switches it to headlock position. Oh, Steiger almost rolled through with it. He's got the hands locked around the waist, but Erdman's in good shape here. He's got that. Now, Steiger ties up his hands so he can't lock his hands. Smart move. Got 1:07 left. It's a lot of time. Oh, Steiger trying to hip through. Erdman kind of settles into grapevines. Steiger might be just a little bit undersized to pull this off. He's going to have to bridge hard and sell out. Definitely holding a 4 count. He's been in this position for about 30 seconds. Now Erdman climbs on with the grapevines, and he's going to end it there with 44 seconds left in the first period. So that's going to set your final team score, 45-23 for Penns Valley. So we will have a 10-minute break. And we will be back to mat 2 here for Bald Eagle area against Huntington. McCort and Penns Valley will be on mat 1 where I'm currently focused, but we'll have to move that over here for the Bald Eagle match. We'll be back with you. I'm going to run some sponsors. We'll be back with you in about 10 minutes, maybe about 8 minutes. Okay, we've got our captains out in the middle here, and we are going to start this match at 107 between Huntington and Bald Eagle area. Sounds like Bald Eagle won the toss. I have not looked at the matchups to decide what they should pick, but sure they have a plan. So both Huntington and Bald Eagle switched benches. Bald Eagle went over to the far right where McCort was in the first matchup, and Huntington switched to the other center set facing this mat 2, as they're calling it. On the other mat, they are underway at 107. Looks like it's going to be Keegan Bassett from McCort and Evan Lasowski from Penns Valley. Bassett with the early takedown here as we get ready for the first match. Should be Gage Shawley, junior, 34-3 from Huntington. And Michael Wesley from Bald Eagle area. And Shawley is going to get the initial takedown. We're going to reset in the middle here. 3-0, minute 38 left in the first period. Shawley leading Wesley. Shawley, tight waist, was looking to gather that near wrist or elbow. Bassett over on mat 1 has a 10-2 lead. Shawley's looking to bar up Wesley here. He puts it behind his head and runs him over. That's going to be the fall. 42 seconds into the first period. Gage Shawley. So for Huntington, I believe this is Landon Snare. We're going to find out in a second here. They're announcing the mat 1 matchup here. Right now we got a shot by the Huntington wrestler here. Short offense here. Yeah, this is Logan Burns. And Snare from Huntington. Snare is in on that single. Burns is fighting it here. He's looking to go elevator. He's got his hips trapped there. He's got to let go of that head. He's giving up a count here. Snare caught him in the middle of that. Now Burns trying to fight the arm through. He is chest on chest. He's not in a great position to finish here, but this might be important team points. Burns is battling. He tries to hip through. Oh, and he gets pinned right there. 51 seconds left in the first period. So 109, the fall for Snare. Huntington. Over on mat 1, it is 5-0. Bassett with the tech fall. And now we're in the second matchup, 114. It's 0-0 in the first period. So this will be Purcell for Bald Eagle and Billich for Huntington. At 121 with a 12-0 Huntington team score. I am going to try to update the scoreboard as I go here. I'm doing a terrible job so far. But it is a one-man show right now, so Okay, that looks a little better. Purcell's definitely the taller of the two wrestlers. Billage coming up from 114, but so is Purcell. Billage trapping this elbow, front headlock position for Purcell. He's trying to free his left arm. Billage kept it tied up. Billage 16 and 15 on the season, senior. And Purcell 17 and 13 as a junior. Purcell goes Russian tie on this right arm of Billage. Now he clears that. We're just, each has wrist control. Purcell with a hard double leg. If he can drive through, he's going to finish this. That is a takedown in high school, sir. Thank you. 3-0 for Purcell. He's going to try to climb up here. Gets his arm free. He's got that Turk trapped. He's below the knee. He's going to lose that. Purcell's always dangerous. One-on-one on that right wrist and a half on the left. Billage with a hard sit out. Purcell follows. He's claw and thigh pry from standing. He trips it forward. Still got that claw. Comes under both arms here. Now he's got the right wrist and he's looking for a half on the left side. One-on-one on the left wrist of Billage, and the period's going to end. 3-0, Purcell leads after one. Purcell's choice, he defers. Billage will take neutral. Hand fighting off the whistle here. Purcell with elbow control. Now they clear. A couple of young men that don't realize we're videotaping are going to walk in front of me. Purcell in on that shot. He's in on a double here. Sets Billage on his butt, and that's going to be 3, make it 6-0. Purcell puts that half in on the left side. Not in a position to run it right now. He was using it to put the right leg in. Pretty smart, actually. And Billage is just blocking his hands right now. Purcell reaching through the crotch, trying to peel that wrist control off. Still got that high boot in on the right side. They sit back. Purcell with a power half. Oh, he's got a lot of pressure on that head. If he can clear his hips, he's going to get a count here, and he does. Nope, not yet. Boy, he gets up high over the head. Now there's a count. This is trouble. He's got the grapevines in. This is very tight. Oh, and that's it. He's got Billage pinned. 49 seconds left in the second period. Purcell with the fall. So we're going to see Geno, should be Morningstar up here at 127. There is some controversy over on mat 1. In the match with Herring, and that is at 100. It says 114 pounds. I guess that's probably right. Herring and Dingus. On mat 2, we're going to have Gano and Morningstar. Morningstar definitely taller. Gano coming up from 121. Tanner's definitely smooth. He's had a great sophomore campaign. Picked up his 36th win in the first matchup. Morningstar 9-17 in his freshman year. Hard to be a freshman in District 6, that's for certain. Gano with this overhook, kind of reinforced double overs, pushing toward the edge. And he hits a headlock right on the edge. He's going to make that work. He's getting a count. This should be the full 7-pointer here. They have not awarded the takedown yet, but yeah, now he's going to have to sit if he wants to finish this. Morningstar's battling hard here. He's wrapped around the waist with the left hand, but Gano did a nice job of setting that up. He had the double overs. Great position to do that from. sag headlock. He's still squeezing here. Morningstar's fighting it. Gano's, he's going to circle behind, take the 7-0 lead. Now he's got a cradle hooked up. Boy, they were so close to the edge, I didn't think there was room to work here, but Gano cradled him. He's trying to keep him in bounds and still get points, and he takes him over to his back. He's got his knee in the side. He's got the S grip, trying to kick that leg out. Puts his right knee in the rib cage. He was really looking for 6 in this match, but he's taking an 11-0 lead here with 5 seconds left in the first period. And he is getting some advice from our main sponsor over there. I want to thank Troy Gano and Troy's Philly Style Hoagies sponsoring today's event. A little stand-up right at the end of the first period. Gano floats with him. Going to be 11-0 heading to the second. It is Morningstar's choice. He defers. Gano is going to take top. I think if you're trying to get 6 out of this match, that's the right move. Got a 12-6 team score. I know, I didn't update it. Gano off the start here. Controlling. He's looking to cradle him up again. He's going to take him over. He loses the grip on the hands here. Let's see if there's a count. May just be 2 near fall. 3 near fall. Makes it 14-0. That could be an important 3 count. As Gano loads up this cradle again. Grabs his own wrist this time. He's crowding the leg into the head. And he drops over the top with it. This is tight. This is tight. If he can get some clearance here, Morningstar's doing the right thing. He's fighting the hands. Peeling on the fingers a little bit. Gano's still got the grip. Now he loses the grip. This is going to end up in a tech fall, I believe, if Morningstar can roll through. Gano's trying to keep him there. But yeah, he loses him, and that's going to be a tech fall for Tanner Gano. And that will make the score 12-11 Huntington. So going back and forth in these first 4 matches. But now we're going to go to 133 pounds. And Caden Judice was not available in the last matchup. So it looks like they're going to send out, I believe this is Schneider. Judice stalking to the edge, goes right off the edge. Probably not many of those before there's a stall called. Schneider shoots head inside, and Judice kind of lifts through the crotch here. Yeah, this is Jonathan Schneider. Got confirmation there. Judice has his leg over the head here, and we're going to get a stalemate. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. There was a whistle on the other mat that I thought was this one. We get a restart here. Schneider tries a shot, and Judice goes behind, make it 3-0. He cuts him loose, goes behind again, make it 6-1. Still in control here. He's working on this this reinforced bar on his right side of Schneider. He's got the bar in on that right side. He looks like he's going to step to the head. He caught the wrist on the way through. This might be it. He's got him stacked up, draped over the head, and that's going to be it. First period, 52 seconds remaining. Judice by fall. Bald Eagle will take their first lead this matchup. Should be 17-12 if my math is correct. It normally is. We're heading to 139. That's Chris Gibson. from Huntington and Dawson Lawmason from Bald Eagle area. Be a good matchup here. Lawmason 32-11 in his sophomore year. Gibson, a junior, 26-9. Lawmason immediately in on it. This right leg of Gibson. I don't know what the buzzer was for, but Lawmason scores takedown. Buzzer sounded there at an odd time, but it didn't seem to affect anything, so both wrestlers continued to roll. Lawmason rides that leg out of bounds here. We're gonna ask the table what the buzzer was for. I think they may have just had a clock issue briefly, but we are at 3-0 Lawmason. He's going to give the free escape here, make it 3-1. Gibson is bumping up from 133. Lawmason is a full-sized 139-pounder, so about a 6-pound advantage. Lawmason with another high crotch attempt. Gibson stops that. We're in short offense here. Lawmason traps the elbow. Gibson's looking for a go behind. Tries to pick the ankle. Lawmason looking for a fireman's carry. He's got the horsepower to pull this off. He clears that hip. Gibson goes into whizzer position. Lawmason's got the far ankle. He's going to follow that through and get... Ooh, they're going to wave that off. It's probably the right call. Gibson cleared his other foot on the way out of bounds. So we have an 8-0 team score over on the other mat, and we are at 121 in a 3-3 bout at 121. In this match, you got another front headlock by Gibson. We're going to go to a stalemate here, back to neutral. Lawmason might need a little better setup on this shot. That's what they're telling him on the bench here. Well, that was a little better, clearing the arms and looking for that trailing ankle. Gibson tries a shot, and Lawmason, it's a throw by into a high crotch on this left leg. Now we're in whizzer position. Gibson's got the whizzer. Lawmason's got the ankle trapped under him. He's going to try to shelf that ankle and double through. He's circling to the double. He's going to get it. That's 3. That's 3 every time. And, oh, he might have got a 2 count there on a quick tilt. They are not going to, oh, yeah, they did award 2 near fall. So that's going to make the score 8-1 after 1 period. Should make the score 8-1 after 1 period. They still had 6-1 on the board, but Gibson defers. Lawmason takes bottom. Okay. Gibson sets up on the right side of Lawmason. Lawmason, quick stand-up, turn in. Gibson wasn't committed to that ride. So we are 9-1. Lawmason leading. 17-12 Bald Eagle, the score of your duel. Son, find a lower approach, please. Oh, Lawmason with a quick drop in on that high crotch for his fireman's carry position. They awarded a takedown there a little prematurely, but now he's definitely got it. It is 12-1. He trapped that far elbow. He's looking to lift through the crotch and take him over. It's going to take a power move, but we all know that Dawson certainly has that in him. There it is. He lifts the hip. Does he step through to Turk? Can't tell if he got that knee through on the Turk. I think he did. Yeah, he's got the low leg trapped. Now he loses it, and he's walking around the head. The arms bundled. Got a quick count there, but it might have just been a 1. Good job by Gibson fighting that off. We have 55 seconds left in the second period. 12-1. Dawson Lawmason leads Chris Gibson. Puts that left leg in. He's got it above the knees. High boot. Crossface. Gibson's trying to build his head up, but his chest is flat on the mat here. Now he builds up to a base. Lawmason pressures forward, breaks him back down. We got a tight waist. Good match over here at 121 on mat 1. 3-3 in the third with the Penns Valley wrestler riding. Lomison also riding with 16 seconds left in the second period, leading 12-1. Lomison's got Gibson pretty flat, 2 seconds and 1. That'll end the second period, 12-1 Dawson Lomison. So Gibson got a win in the dual meet, I believe, against the backup at 133. But Lomison has pretty well owned this matchup today. 12-1 is the score. Lomison circling to that near leg, and he's gonna look for a near side cradle. He's got his takedown. It's 15-1. He's trying to drive in on this near side cradle. If he gets his hands locked, this could be over. Oh, he doesn't get his hands locked, but Penns Valley wrestler still riding on mat 1. He's going to take him over to his back. Wow. Penns Valley's going to get a win here at 121, I believe, with 10 seconds left in the period. Lomison, meanwhile, chest on chest. He's trying to get 6 here, but Gibson does a nice job of bellying through. It's a tech fall for Dawson Lomison. I don't know who McCort's wrestler at 121 is, but, oh, Silfies. He's had a bit of a rough day. That is his second loss on the day. And that would be Connor Myers from Penns Valley with the win there. Okay. So we're all set here at, they have 139 on the board, but it's 145. This is Christian Taylor and Grimes from Bald Eagle area. And Taylor with the, just kind of caught him in the flow there, and Taylor's going to get the fall. That was very quick. So Taylor by fall over Grimes. And 152, so this team score is getting ahead of me here. Team score is now 23-18, Bald Eagle area. So we've got Sorovic from Bald Eagle area and Hirschberger. And Sorovic in early on that shot, take a 3-0 lead. Hirschberger, I have it 0-9 on the year. He's a senior. And Sorovic 12-16 his senior campaign. Sorovic bundles that far elbow, catches their near knee. He's got a cradle hooked up now, but the hands are down by the knee. He's going to have to shift those a little bit. And he does. Readjusts. Steps over the left leg of Hirschberger. Trying to stay heavy on the head. Got to bump him to a hip here. And there it is. Nice job by Sorovic. Takes him over. That's going to be the fall. 54 seconds into the first period. The fall for Sorovic. So that's going to make the team score 29-18 Bald Eagle area. And I'm way behind on my weight classes here, but it's 160 we'll be heading to. Okay, Chase Calander comes out. And this is Hughes from Huntington. Work toward that far edge of the mat. Hughes pushing down on the head. Calander thumb blocks with his left hand. Both wrestlers tall and lanky. Hughes takes a shot. Calander circles to that right leg of Hughes. Hughes trying to sit the corner. Calander's got to clear that. He's doubling across. They yelled double off. He did it immediately. He's going to get 3 here. That's a takedown for Calander. Nice job. He can't lock his hands there. He's got to work up, and he does. He throws that right leg in standing position here. Got to be kept. Gets hit for a stall. That's pretty quick from what I've seen today. But Callander mat returns. Hughes sits. Callander's hips are on the mat. He's going to have to build up from there. Hughes catches that leg, but now he loses it. Callander again throws legs in. He goes just a cross face here. He might have to go power half. Swings the gate with this right leg. He's really pulling on that chin, he's got to turn the face toward him. He's got to elevate his hips and turn the face toward him. Callander's walking that hand out, which is great technique. Power half on that left side. And they sit on the edge. Callander again looking to take him over, but they're going to go out of bounds. This is a 3-0 lead for Callander with 15 left in the first. Eddie Hockenberry encouraging Callander and that Eddie way over there, but Hughes going to turn the corner and get a reversal here with 10 seconds left in the period. And Callander, Granby's out, and they're going to go off the edge with 4 seconds left in the period. 3-2 Callander in the first. Okay, you got 4 seconds left on the restart. Hughes does a nice job of stopping the first move. And that's how the period will end, with Callander leading 3-2. 29-18 your team score, 3-2 your match score, both in favor of Bald Eagle area. So Hughes starts on the bottom. Callander floats. His hips are a little low here. He's got the legs in. He's looking for a power half. Yeah, they're telling him to put his hips on top, and they are correct. He needs to. He's in danger of Hughes swimming through this. There you go. Now he's got his hips up. They're still off the side a little bit. He's got to fight them up on top. Might do well to put both legs in here. I'm not sure. Mat return with a claw. He goes to that left wrist. Hughes stands, and they go off the edge. Minute 23 remaining in the second period. 3-2 Callander. Troy said he's going to switch. And he does try to sit out. And he's going to come out neutral. Tie this match at 3. Both wrestlers get collar tie and over tie position here. Wrist control for Callander. He clubs the head. That's a hard club. Callander's pretty lean, but he can get physical in these matches. He's in Russian tie position here. They're working toward the right edge of the mat. And they are going to, Callander shoots in on the left leg of Hughes. He's trying to pull that ankle in. He's actually got him in split position here. Great if he could finish this, but that edge is not his friend right now. Hughes whizzers, and they're going to go out of bounds. Mikett's encouraging him to hustle back to the center. 24 seconds left in the second period. Hughes with a deep shot. He's going to turn out the back door here and get 3. Take the lead. 6-3. Callander turns back in on him, and he's in position here to get a reversal. He's got a crossface. He's got a crossface now. Yep, he got a reversal for 3, and he's got a leg in. His hips are off to the side, but he's got a power. Oh, boy. He had a power half. He was starting to run it. So Callander's going to take bottom, down 6-5, heading to the third. It's getting exciting there. We're going to see if Callander can pull off that reversal again here. Neither wrestler's really shown that they can ride much. Calander's done a little bit better job, but he's got his head on the mat right now. Hughes is just pressuring forward with a tight waist. Tries to go head lever. Now he's picking an ankle. Calander's just working that quad pod, stands up. Hughes drops in on a leg, and I'm not sure what that was, but a little bit dangerous. It looked like he dropped him on his head. Yeah. Looks like Penns Valley picked up another win over there at 127. That's going to bring the team score to 8-6 right now. Carfley dropped a tough decision there, 3-1. Should be to, look at my Penns Valley roster here. Should be to Trip Watson, I believe. Yeah, so Calander landed on his head there pretty hard. He is sitting up, taking his headgear off. They're going to check him for stability here. And yeah, it really looked like when he lifted that single leg there, he was defensive, but he was riding on top, and Calander stood. When he lifted that, he just kind of slipped his hips out from underneath and didn't really protect on the way out. No, it wasn't intentional, but we are going to have an injury default here. Calander is not reacting well to Scott DeVore's testing, so. Yeah, it's a shame when it ends like that, but that's going to bring the team score to 29-24. And that was a tight match. Kind of anybody's bout at that point. So did we just forfeit to Clark? I believe we forfeited to Clark at 172. If I'm reading that correctly. This is going to be a little tight here at the end. We've got Huntington has taken the lead 30-29. And we're going to see Close come out at 189. Really, we're down to 3 matches left. So first one to win 2 is going to win this duel. Okay, so actually Watson comes out. Watson comes out against Peruso. So are we going to see Caleb Close and Erdman potentially? That's an A1 matchup there. All right, so Watson comes in at 8-13 as a junior. Peruso was in on the shot, but Watson hips through. He's going to take him over to his back here. Watson's squeezing, lifting the head. He's got to get his head up. He can't get rolled through here. And that's exactly what's going to happen. But he still gets a 4 count. He's going to make it 7-2 after the reversal. Watson's got to get his head up a little bit there, but he was in position. Again, he's very, very strong. Peruso's trying to cut him loose. Watson tries to drive in on that shot, but Peruso gives him the escape, make it 8-2, Watson. Big 7-pointer early on out of a scramble. Kind of a big matchup. Be a big situation here for Kyle Watson. Peruso in on the shot with that low single on Watson's left leg. Watson grabs the ankles. We're in waterfall position. Watson's got to fight his hips up. Godfather's telling him to take the ankles. This looks like a takedown. Watson got to stay off his back, and he's getting taken over here. We're going to get a 4 count there. That half looks a little dangerous. So that's going to, I think, but we're running out of time here in the first, but that should put Peruso, 3 near fall. That makes it 8-8 after the first period. I'm not sure what the discussion here is between the referees. But we are at 8-8. And the second period choice is going to go to Watson. He's going to take bottom. Peruso chops that left elbow. Watson's got his head on the mat right now. His hips are built up. He's fighting the hands underneath. Peruso's got that bar. Watson's got to get a little elevation here. If he could post his right hand, he'd stop this. Peruso gets that out away from the framework, and they call it potentially dangerous. Bo Bassett with a 16-second fall over here on mat 1. That team score is now, I believe, 25 to 6. 25 to 6, Bishop McCort. Peruso working a half. Watson tries to hip in. It's really just got to build up here. That's the key. Peruso's trying to grab the elbows. The concern in a match like this is there's a reasonably high likelihood somebody's getting pinned. I don't know who, but for Watson, keeping this to a decision is really key. Or if he can pull out a win here, that'd be great. Really sway this match. 30 to 29, Huntington over Bald Eagle at this point, with 2 bouts after this one, 3 total to go. Peruso is trying to bar up that left arm. Watson, good technique there, grabbing his own thigh, walking his hand out on the mat. Peruso's got a 2-on-1 on that left arm. Watson catches the head. Oh, if he hips in, this is dangerous. He can hit that from anywhere. Ten seconds left in the second period. Peruso still riding. This is an 8-8 match, so 16 points scored in the first period and 0 in the second. And now we go to the third. Peruso's choice, probably picking bottom. On the restart, Peruso pulls the elbows in. Watson gets set on his butt there, and Peruso's going to get the reversal. A little back pressure from Peruso. So it's they gave him 3 points for a reversal, which is incorrect. It's 10-8. It's 10-8. I'm hoping the mat judge sees that, but looks like Peruso has that cradle hooked up. Watson fighting it there on the edge. And they go out of bounds. This should be a 10-8 match here. Not sure why they're not changing the scoreboard. Yeah, I think the mat judge saw it. They changed the wrong number. They changed the Huntington team score to 10 instead of the Huntington match score to 10. Now they have it at 29-29, which is wrong. Yeah, there you go. Now they have a 10-8 in the match score. It was a reversal, not a takedown. And 30-29, I believe it should be. Nope, they have it backwards again. I'm sure they'll figure it out. So on the restart, with a minute left in the third, 10-8 Peruso. Watson builds up to a quad. He had too much weight on his hands. Peruso pulls that wrist out. Watson tries to catch the head. He's got to get a little height here. He's got that far wrist. Might need the elbow. Don't sit back. Okay. He's got the head caught. He hips in. Now he slips off there. 25 seconds left in the third here. 10-8 Peruso. Peruso looking to bar him up. Watson getting some elevation. Trying to come up into a quad. He turns in. He's going to get his escape. It's 10-9. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. And I don't believe we're going to have any more activity here. That's going to be the end. 10-9 Peruso by decision. So now your team score is 33-29 Huntington. And we're going to 2:15, and this is a marquee matchup right here. Well, actually, it looks like Huntington is going to move Erdman up to heavyweight, which is probably a good move here. So Close gets the initial takedown on Poorman. And he's going to take him over to his back here with those arms bundled. So I'd like to point out for the gentleman that told me Close didn't wrestle anybody tough, that they did bump him to 215, but you bumped away from him. It's the right move in both cases, but if we're going to have that conversation, we should have it both ways. And now we're going to have Gardner and Erdman in a 35-33 match lead for Bald Eagle area. Winner take all here. At the 285-pound class. Erdman's tough. He's undersized here, but he is very tough. He is 36-3 on the season. Gage Gardner comes in at 28-12 his junior year. Erdman also a junior. Underhook by Gardner on the left side. Underhook by Erdman on the right side. He's very strong, tremendous athlete. Gage is no slouch either, so size advantage definitely going to help. Erdman on the shot. Gage is coming up and out of that. He might end up with 3 here. That's 3. Oh, boy. Said no control. Gardner lifts him. Oh, he was too cautious on the mat return. He's going to get the go behind. Erdman takes the 3-0 lead. 45 seconds left in the first period. Gardner had his chance there, I think, and just a little too tentative. Hopefully it's not on camera. We got some Bishop McCort kids in their underwear down here in the middle of the floor. Wrestlers. Not a lot of modesty there. Erdman looking for that bar on that left side. He's got it elevated kind of away from the body, but he's pulling toward it. Gardner looking to tripod up. He's got a quad pod now. Erdman threatens with the cradle. 2 seconds and 1, and now we are at the end of the first period, 3-0 for Landon Erdman. So again, I know last week the Huntington folks wanted to see Erdman and Close. but, you know, it was the right move. It was a 24-point match with 4 bouts to go. Bald Eagle needed to take the shore points. And this week it's also the right call. You've got a lead you can overcome with 1 win out of the 2, and you have to move Erdman up. There's no shade on Gage Gardner. He's had a great season, but, you know, Caleb Close is the all-time wins leader at Bald Eagle area. So Erdman working that bar on this left side again. Gardner just bracing that left leg, staying up on his base. Not really a lot happening here. Erdman picks the left ankle. Gardner, he bellies Gardner out here with that mat return. Now Gardner's got to build up, and he does. Got to get his head up off the mat. I am curious to see if Erdman will pick bottom. I don't think I would advise it, if I'm being honest. I just think the safe bet is probably top. But there, Gardner comes out. 48 seconds left in the second. 3-1. Erdman leads. Winner of this bout moves on to potentially a true second match, but if it's Huntington, it looks like McCort is going to win this going away over here. It's 48-6 right now at the 215-pound class. So McCort will be your district duels champs. Penns Valley Rams will be your runner-up if this result stands up. With 15 seconds left in the second, it is 3-1 Landon Erdman. And if he can hold him off, then Huntington will finish third and Bald Eagle area fourth. If not, then there will be a true second match between Penns Valley and Bald Eagle area. And we're going to walk across in front of me again. All right, so Erdman does take bottom. Gardner with that forward pressure, circling the hips with a tight waist here. Sucks him back in. He stands up and cuts away, and it is 4-1. Now the next takedown is critical. To continue Bald Eagle's dual season, Gage needs one. And if Erdman doesn't, if there's no more scoring or if Erdman gets a takedown, then it's likely that Huntington will finish as third here. Okay, we got an underhook on this left side for Gage. He's got double unders, just jacking him up. Erdman tries a little high crotch out of that. Little trip for Gage. He's going for it here, but he lost the grip with his hands. Now they go off the edge neutral. Gage has a little limp going on. Minute 6 left in the third period here. So over tie here, thumb block position for Gage. He goes collar. Oh, gets poked in the eye. He's pummeling in. Erdman pushing on the face and trying to keep some distance. Erdman snaps him down. Gage is off balance a little bit, but he's going to crowd the hips here. Oh, that's a good exchange. 36 seconds left. 4-1 Erdman for the dual meet win here. 28 seconds to go, third period. Gage is trying to pummel in. Erdman thumb block on that left side. Hands in the face there. Erdman snapping and doing a lot of backing up, but with 12 seconds left, no stall calls are going to get you there. You need a takedown. 10 seconds. Gage tries another shot. Got to snap that head hard. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and that is going to end our match. 4-1 win for Landon Erdman, and that's going to set your final score here at Huntington 36, Bald Eagle area 35. So your finals here in district duels, and I will switch the camera over so we can see the other mat here. Apologize, we're working on the fly here. So that mat is 48-6 lead for Bishop McCort. This is a 215-pound bout. It is a 3-2 lead for the Penns Valley wrestler, and that should be, I believe, Landon Hess, senior at 21-7, and he is leading, I believe, Nerona, 9th grader from Bishop McCort. Got a tight waist ride there, 41 seconds to go in the second period, 3-2 lead for Hess. Stalling on the bottom. 28 seconds to go here in the second period. Bottom's stalling, but top's not doing much either, if I'm being honest. So he goes tight waist and just kind of breaks him down. Interesting just hip switch here, trying to clear his hips and hit a roll. He hits the roll, but Hess covers it really well, almost caught him on his back. So the period ends 3-2. You know what? I don't believe this is Nerona. Might be Gordon. Trying to see the name. It is. It is Marquez Gordon. Apologies to all those out there, especially Marquez Gordon's family. Gordon locks up a 2-on-1 tilt. He's going to get a count here. He might stack this. So he is going to take a lead here. They're holding 4. It's going to be 6-3 Gordon over Hess. Now he's got that right ankle trapped. I think he was looking to load up maybe a 3/4 Nelson, but instead he goes back to that 2-on-1 tilt. He's going to get another 4 count. And he's in pretty good position here. Nope, he clears the hands. It's going to be 10-3 lead. He goes right back to the 2-on-1 tilt. I know one thing that the Penns Valley coaching staff is going to be working on this week, for sure, with Mr. Hess. Another 2-on-1 tilt here. It is 14-3 currently, and he almost got the fall out of that stack. 56 seconds left, and a match that was just 3-2 is now an 18-3 tech fall for Marquez Gordon, sophomore who came in at 13-8. And now at heavyweight for Penns Valley, you should have Riley Winkleblack, I believe. No, I'm sorry. Ty Steiger comes out, senior, 8-16. And you have Caleb Rodriguez, 19-6, junior from Bishop McCort. And he hits that cow catcher and takes him over. Rodriguez looking to end this early. He's chest on chest. Now he circles behind. He's just going to take the 7-point move. Looks like he might push him away here. Try to get a little more mat time. Steiger, who is a 215-pounder and is definitely outsized here, faces him, gets the escape, 7-1. Collar tie for Steiger, over tie for Rodriguez. Now he's got the body lock hooked up here. He might try to step through this. Steiger was blocking by stepping on the foot. That's a great move. Rodriguez drops down to a single leg, lifts it. He's going to get the takedown here to make it 13-1. Goes ankle pick, and Steiger came up with a shoulder injury. That doesn't look good. He's in some discomfort here. I'm not going to show that. I'm going to run the sponsors. Don't like to see that. Yeah, they're gonna look at Hess here, or I'm sorry, Steiger here, but you know, truth be told. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Some Huntington fans telling us we did a good job. They told us that beforehand, before they won too, so I'll give them credit. But right here in this situation, what are we trying to gain here? That's the smart move. So they're going to give the injury default to Rodriguez. That's going to bring the team score, I believe, to is it 64 to 6, 65 to 6? Or did they already put the points up? Wasn't following along. It may have been 59 to 6. That's what they're showing on the scoreboard. That's what we're going to go with. Okay. Well, again, thank you to Troy's Philadelphia Style Hoagies for sponsoring us today. It's a good day of wrestling here at Penns Valley High School. Ended a little sooner than we wanted it to as Bald Eagle area fans, but, all in all, great season. Now we're on to the individual postseason, and we will be broadcasting districts, individual districts. We'll do our best. I think we're going to have 2 cameras there. We're going to do our best to cover all the Bald Eagle area matches. We'll figure out the logistics on that as it comes up, but I will have, for people who are tired of hearing my voice, I will have the Cowboy and maybe Mr. Warner on the broadcast with me. Certainly takes a village to broadcast districts, but we look forward to it. We look forward to seeing you again, and until then, have a great time and try to find some college wrestling on TV today. Signing off, Trevor Kern. Thank you.